Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest beat Liv Morgan, Dom Mysterio at WWE Bash in Berlin 2024. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest defeated Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio in a tag team grudge match at WWE Bash in Berlin on Saturday. Despite interference from the Judgment Day on behalf of Morgan and Mysterio, Ripley and Priest took control in the latter stages, and the Australian won the match for her team by hitting her rival with Riptide. Ripley, Priest, and Mysterio were key members of the Judgment Day for the past couple of years, but the dynamic began to change when the Archer of Infamy won the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40 and Ripley had to vacate the Women's World Championship due to an injury suffered at the hands of Morgan shortly thereafter. While Ripley was out, Priest became the de facto leader of the Judgment Day, which was something that clearly didn't sit well with Finn Bálor. Also, Morgan began hanging around Dominik and seemingly attempting to seduce him, leading to some curious instances of Mysterio accidentally helping her win and retain the Women's World title. After Ripley returned from injury prior to SummerSlam, she and Dominik seemed to get back on the same page, as he apologized for what had happened and told Morgan that he hated her. At SummerSlam, Dominik was in Ripley's corner for her title match against Morgan, and Mysterio prevented the Aussie from hitting Liv with a steel chair at one point under the guise of him not wanting her to get disqualified. However, Mysterio slipped the steel chair to Morgan and she used it on Ripley to retain the title. Dominik and Morgan kissed after the match, leaving Rhea in shock. Later that night, Priest put the World Heavyweight Championship on the line against Gunther. Bálor came to ringside in an apparent effort to help his then teammate, but he ended up costing his longtime friend the title. On the following episode of Raw, the Irishman revealed that he, Dominik, Liv, JD McDonough, and Carlito had formed a new version of the Judgment Day, leaving Ripley and Priest to form their own alliance known as the Terror Twins. Ripley vowed to get revenge on Mysterio and Morgan for what happened at SummerSlam, and Priest lent her a helping hand during an altercation on Raw, leading to the booking of a mixed tag team match for Bash in Berlin. Ripley and Priest got some measure of retribution by winning on Saturday, but the former Women's World Champion clearly won't be fully satisfied until she takes the title back from Morgan. Listen to Ring Rust Radio for all of the hot wrestling topics. Catch the latest episode in the player below.